Hi, folks. How are you doing tonight? I'm on for a short live. Well, we'll see. I think it's going to be short though. Um, Let me find myself here. Think I'm live. I think I'm live. Well, hopefully I'm live in the right place. Oh, wait a minute. I got to switch to my business page. That's what I got to do. I'm not finding me, but there we go. I found me.
That's what I gotta do.
Oops. Don't need that volume. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good night tonight. I don't know. We'll see who joins us. I don't know who will join us. But I'm gonna get started because I'm already late enough and I don't want to be really late. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get started, especially with like the space step that I have to do right this minute. I'm going to just be painting some white onto my canvas. Hopefully folks will see me, put me out in a couple places. And hopefully folks will hop on. Hope y'all are having a great night. There we go. So when you hop on, say hi. Tell me that you're here. Tell me that you are watching. Me know you're here. Really late tonight. I've been normally earlier going live here lately, but I just wanted to come on and say hi. And my schedule has been a little bit messed up with my lives, and so I've got just a lot going on. I just want to put some white down. Hey, Cindy. Oh, hey, Brenda. How are you? Hopefully you're doing good tonight. And Cindy, I hope you're doing good too. It's so good to see y'all. So we're going to do a little bit of a check on this. I think as a background, I wanted to paint it white because I had sketched out a little something on this canvas that I ended up not doing. And I had erased some of it, but there was still a little bit of a line. So I just wanted to paint over that. Because we're going to do something spring. I'm thinking maybe an Easter bunny. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I've got a little paper here that came in the ATC mystery box this month. And I love the little bunnies. So I'm thinking maybe a little bunny. Y'all tell me if you like the idea of a little bunny. I think it's going to be super cute. Good to see you all tonight. Hey, Krista, how are you? And Callie, how are you? Say hi, please talk to me because it's late for me and I need to be like, y'all need to keep me awake. Y'all need to keep me awake. All right, so we're going to do just a little bit of a check. And so, yes, I'm pulling out. If Catherine could see me now, I don't think she's on. Oh, Krista, thank you. Oh, yes, I kind of saw that. At least I think I know what you're talking about. You're so tired and you still have to go live. Yeah, I understand that. Oh, it's been a hard week and it's just Wednesday. Ugh, my nose itches too. All right, I'm going to, let's see. I want to have like a check. I'm just going to make this stuff up, guys. And I know you probably shouldn't just make stuff up, but you know what? I'm just eyeballing it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be just fine. And that's crooked line, but that's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. That's gonna be pretty close. So something like that. Ooh, good way to put a hole in my canvas. I don't want to put a hole in it. Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, I'm gonna have to try that and see, like how it turns out because it looked pretty cool what they did. I didn't actually see like the how they did it. I just saw like um the end product, if that makes sense. And so I don't know, I just kind of thought it'd be cute to have something like a little check background. I could have decoupaged. I have really cute. I probably should have just decoupaged on. It would have been so much faster than to do it this way. But those brilliant ideas only come after the fact, I don't remember who it was either. I saw it like the picture of it and it said like reverse. I forget the word, but it meant reverse. That they used. That's pretty cool. I said I was gonna go back and look at it, but then life got busy and I didn't go back and look at it. I didn't do that. So anyway, we're just gonna I'm just gonna come in and put some checks in. So how is everyone? Hopefully everyone is doing as good as, you can be. Prayers for all. Always. I just kind of thought it would be a little springy if we had a little bit of a check. Checks are so easy to do. Yay, Cindy! That is so exciting. Girlfriend, I have been praying for you. So I am so happy for you. There's been just so much goodness. We're just making this up tonight because I have no idea. Like when I said I was going to go live, I almost canceled it last minute because I just was like, I'm so tired and I have no idea what I'm doing. I was literally like 10 minutes before the live, like figuring out, like, okay, let me grab this canvas and let's just go with something. Oh, well, Cindy, I hope that comes back with nothing to worry about. Like I'm sure there's something that, but hopefully it's not anything like that is long-term issue. This is called pistachio mint. And just because I feel, I don't know, we're just going to extend it over the sides. Because why not just carry the goodness of checks, right? I love checks for springtime. I just think it's so, I don't know. I kind of like checks for a lot, but I love it in the springtime. I love these just pastel checks are just like it for me. I like them. I was never like a pastel person either, but I do like the pastel checks. I do like those. Matte. Y'all think a bunny on here would be cute? I kind of think so. I kind of feel like a bunny would be really cute. That's what you were thinking, a bunny? Cool. Now, when you're dealing with these little 6x6s, I'm going to show you something. If you're going to do it so it sets up, you want to make sure that this side that has the little, you see that little fold there? And the one here? It's the way the canvas was folded. You don't want those to be on the bottom. You want those to be on the side. You want the side that has the smooth to be the bottom. If you're going to use it as like a you know, shelf sitter, I have to be very careful when I say that word because, or those two words, that phrase, because I will mix it up and it'll come out as not shelf sitter. And so we'll have something we don't want up on their shelves. And give it just a quick little dry here. And I love this little teacup bunny. And I think we're going to put that on here. What do y'all think? You like the little teacup bunny? I think it's perfect. Yeah, I have to be careful with certain words. Certain words. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? Look what I did. I was supposed to have done the green there and there. And I've done the green there and there. It's okay. It's going to be the bottom. We're going to do it like that, where it's right on all the other sides. I just did that one side wrong. We ain't going to worry about it. We ain't going to worry about it. We got 52 problems, but that ain't going to be one of them. So that's how I'm rolling. We might have 52 problems, but that ain't going to be one of our problems today. So I wonder when it like didn't line up the way I expected it to. I was like, well, how did that not do that until I just realized what I did? That's so easy to do though, guys. That's so easy to do. So anyway, yay, Ari, I'm so happy. I have missed you, girlfriend. I've missed a lot of you here. Brenda has been on here. I don't know if she's still on, but she said hi. I haven't seen her. And I've seen Cindy. Cindy's been on. But there's a few who was like, I haven't seen. All right, we're going to put a little teacup on here. And this is all just like, we just painting it. We're not drawing it. We're probably making a mistake, but we're just going to go for it tonight. We're going to do our little cup. Just because. Why not? Why not just go for it, right? It's just paint. If we make a mistake, we paint over it. And we don't even say anything about it. It's like no one needs to know. No one needs to be the wiser that a mistake was even made. We're just painting on this coffee cup. Right here, a little coffee. Or tea cup, whatever you want to say. I kind of think coffee because I don't drink tea. I mean, I drink like cold tea, not hot tea. So when I drink tea, I drink it in the glass with ice. But I guess this is technically a little teacup. We're going to do our little teacup. Chameleon Decoupage by Miriam. Hi, Miriam. How are you? My name's Amanda. So nice to see you here. I'm with Simply Flamazing Art. I love me some decoupage papers. You're talking to my heart. In fact, I almost did that tonight, but I decided not to do that tonight and just to do some painting because I had said I was going to do some painting. But I have some papers that I want to do. Yes, Ari, I didn't ask about your mama. I think this is the first time ever I haven't asked. How is your mama doing? We're just going to put a little handle up on there, up on our little cup. There we go. Oh, good. I'm glad she's doing good. Oh, yes. Yes. And I love my little ornament with the fox on it. That was so cute. So was that one of your papers? Do you do decoupage papers or do you just like, do the decoupage? Because that was so cute. In fact, I took it off of my tree. I just had a little tree this year. I took it off my tree and I have it sitting on my shelf because it's so cute. Yes, she does, Kelly. that little good. I'm glad to hear it, Ari. But I'm gonna use a little gray and a little white because I want my little gray bunny. Callie, I'm gonna try painting the cute little bunny that was in the ATC mystery box. That's what we're painting. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work some white in on my cup before all my pink dries because I just want to get a little lighter, a little brighter right in the center here. We're gonna make it look a little rounded. And we want it to be a little shiny, right? We can't forget our rules. And while I'm a rule breaker, there are some things like with art that you have to do in order to achieve the look you're looking for. And so one of those is the rounding rules. If you have something round that you want to make round, There's rules you have to follow. I'm just creating my little lip with some white. There's rules we follow to make it all come to life. And so it makes it from like drab to like looking good. Thank you, Ari. Thank you for sprinkling the love. Yes, sprinkle, sprinkle the love. It's so important. So tell me, I'll have any fun plans coming up this weekend? And isn't it hard to believe next weekend is Easter weekend? No, not is it next week? Yeah, next weekend is Easter weekend. Like this Friday is Good Friday. Like how I don't know. It's just so hard to believe it. So hard to believe. And I'm going to be live on Friday too. With a very special event. Deb Brown, if you know her, she's a creative on here. She's done on Facebook. She's done lots of lives. She's very talented. Her husband is in the hospital pretty sick. And I think he's still in the hospital. I'm not sure if he's still in the hospital, but he has some treatments he has to go through, and I'm not saying anything more than that, but we're doing an awesome fundraiser this weekend. A bunch of creatives are part of it. Very honored to be part of it. And my time is Friday at 5, I think it is. And it's 5 Eastern. I think when the time thing comes out, it's going to be in Central. So it'll say 4 Central. But I don't have Telegram. I do have a Remind app that I try to use, and I forgot to use it this time. I do have Telegram, but I don't use it. I need to start using that. I need to switch because it is I think it's more people are more used to it now. But there's my little teacup. What do y'all think? Y'all like that? It definitely is looking better, right? As soon as you get some lights and some darks in there, it really starts to just take some shape. Thank you. And so it does just start to take a little bit of shape once you start getting some darks in and around it, and you remember the rounding rules and where to put the different darks and lights. It does make a difference. Now for our bunny. Okay, I will. I tell you what I'll do. I'll go resurrect my Telegram and I'll put a post up. I'll do it tomorrow. And I will put a post up with it so you can join it. So you know how to join it. And then I will start to use it. Because I know you can use it for all kind of stuff too. You know, you can even post video and stuff like that to it. I've seen others do that. And so I need to do that. And it would be just another way to communicate when like Facebook wants to be like not my friend. Not my friend and go down. All right, so I want to get my bunny head in here and it's gonna be a little girl bunny. And so I'm gonna get my bunny head in here and the little ears and stuff. So let's see here. Let's get the little face in first. Little forehead here. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And then we're gonna come down and we're gonna get its little bunny cheeks because how cute is the bunny, right? The little bunny cheeks. And then again, the little bunny cheeks, and we're gonna meet up. It's kind of like a heart that has a big, not a pointed, not a pointed end. It's kind of upside down heart. And we're just gonna paint the whole thing. We're not gonna worry about anything right now as far as the bunny goes. We'll put all the stuff in there. Don't worry. We're just getting our structure right. Y'all know I usually worry about structure first. So general shape, right? Just a general shape. And then we worry about everything else. Yes, it does. It's a really good thing, and I need to start using it. It's better than the Remind app because this it gives like you the ability to say more. He's got some flappy ears, so we want to put a little flappy ear on him here. Something like that. I always like the floppy ear bunnies. We had 2 bunnies when I was younger as a teenager. Um, one my sister won at a county fair. That was an Angora rabbit, and his name was Bugs because he had Bugs Bunny ears. It stood up like Bugs Bunny. It was so cute. And then we've got this ear that was kinda like flopping down this way. It's not perfect, but it's okay. We don't have to have perfect. We just have to have cute. It doesn't have to be perfect. And besides, what bunny's gonna be in a teacup anyway, right? So, like, there is that. Okay, you have a good evening. Nice meeting you too. So, right, like, we're just gonna put in some darker colors just to separate stuff out, right? That's all we're looking to do is just start building our bunny out. I'm gonna have to switch brushes and get a little smaller for some of the more detailed stuff. Let's just put in a little darker where his eyes, where her, I keep saying him, but I think it's gonna be a her. Like where the eyes are gonna be, we want to darken it a little bit. It's gonna look a little funny at first. Just bear with me. You're gonna be like, what are you doing to that poor little bunny? It's okay, I promise. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be good. Now I'm gonna go to some lighter, and we're gonna work on the lighter part of our bunny. We basically want a gray bunny, but it not to be totally gray. So we're just gonna build up the color. There's our little cheeks coming in there. And then we're gonna brighten this little area on its forehead. We wanna pop this part out a little bit. Coming down to its nose. Now, bunnies, they have eyes that are kind of like on the side of their head. They're not in the front of their head, they're on the side. So you want to make sure when you're doing a bunny that you have a broad area between the eyeballs, okay? Because they're not, they're more on the side of their head. Actually, I'm gonna go a little more into that lighter gray too for a minute more. Just a minute more. Come down and put a little more in my on my ears. Okay, I'm liking that. And then we're going to put in some black. We want to go ahead. Most of the time, I leave my eyes for last. But in this case, I want to go ahead and just get in my black part of my eye, which isn't going to take up this entire space. It's only going to take up a smaller portion of this space. And then I also want to go ahead and get in the nose part right here. And that mouth part right there. I tell you, our wind has been howling. March is definitely going out like a lion, even though it's just the 20th. It's been howling today. You can see how our bunny is going to start to take a little bit of shape here now. I don't want to necessarily outline, but I do want to separate. I want to use this to separate. Look, it's so cute. Y'all got quiet on me. That's okay. That's all right. All right. Definitely. Kind of looking like a bunny now, huh? I'm going to put just a little bit of a pink. Ooh, I almost dropped my brush right on it. Ooh, that's a little too much water. I just want to wash in a little bit of pink. I got a lot of water in that though. Inside of this ear right there. Just a teeny bit on its nose, just to say it has a little bit on its nose. No big deal there. Just add a little eyelash. Just because it'll make the difference when we come in there with our lighter colors. It'll make the difference. And we're going to come in with a little bit smaller brush here. And way lighter. I basically want it to almost be white with just a little bit of a gray in it. Do you need to be finer. You're not fine enough. Maybe this is the brush I need. A finer yet brush. This brush bristles wants to be all over the place though. Only if you can come together. Nope. I thought that was the one that did that. All right, let's see here. Let me find a really fine brush. Oh, I want white. I want white, not black. I might have to go over this with some black. I might have messed that eye up to the point that there's no saving it. I think I did. All right. Let's just go for it again. Oh, you're trying to find that? Yeah. Well, you'll have to share it when you do. Share it with me because I want to see that too. Seemed like a pretty cool idea. I just gotta fix my Thank you. Just gotta fix the eye. Oof. My leg itches. My ankle itches. All of a sudden it's like itchy, itchy ankle. I'm like, what is up with you, itchy ankle? What is up with you? Go put some whiskers on. While we're waiting on that eye. Almost as cute as a puppy. Almost. Almost as cute as a puppy. Nah, not really. He's cute, but a puppy's cuter. I have to give you credit for that. A puppy's cuter. Only 'cause I'd have a puppy. I don't think I'd have another rabbit. They're a lot of trouble. They'd be a lot of trouble. They're cute. I give you that, but they be trouble. I really don't wanna have to not really don't wanna have to take care of, like, any more what you would consider, like, a farm animal, livestock. Not that a rabbit is livestock, but you know what I mean. Like, outdoor animals that are like yeah, no, thank you. Don't want to do it. I'm happy not having to do that. Not that I ever took care of that many, but we had 2 rabbits. That was all we really had that was outdoor. And actually the one rabbit was, like, trained to be, like, use a litter box, but and you could actually, like, let him out, and he'd run around the yard, and he had lots of freedom. 'Cause he would just come to you like, you could call him and he would just come to you like a dog. And you could take him inside and he would use his litter box, you know, like a little thing. But we also had dogs, so it was just safer for him to not necessarily be in their space. Dang, Cindy. Dang, girl. You're like, I think it ended up being rabbits too. Poor bunny. Poor little bunny. Yeah, I couldn't do that. That's why I don't have a farm and all the farm animals because I could just see that happening now. Like, you have all these cows or whatever, and then it'd be like, time to take them to the market, and like, they ain't going nowhere. By this time, they all have a name. They'd all have like, they wouldn't be going anywhere. So I just have expensive animals to feed. Expensive animals to feed. One thing I want to just put like a little something, something down there. So it's like the little body of the little bunny is there. But yeah, I just have an expensive hobby farm that is just like me paying to feed all these animals that I didn't want to get rid of and wouldn't get rid of. So that would be bad. That would not be kosher, as they say. Rabbit stew and pie. I've never, like, what kind of pie? Are you talking about rabbit pie? Am I reading that right? Like rabbit pie? I couldn't be reading that right. I've never ever in my life heard of rabbit pie. Not to say that it isn't there, because I'm sure somebody has made it. I've just never heard of it. But then again, there's a lot out there I have never heard of. I had to work in them eyes. Them eyes were not the right shape. I'm like, that is not the right shape. Was not happy with those eyes. I needed to, that shape needed to be worked on a little bit. All right, I'm gonna let that dry and then I'm gonna come back to that, because that's not making me happy right this minute. Rabbit pie, squirrel. Now I have heard squirrel. Like my husband likes squirrel, but I never cook it for him. I'm gonna tell you, I never cook it for him. He wants to do the squirrel thing. He can, do the squirrel thing. I won't stop him, but I ain't helping him. That's a definite info shower. I like this little thing of like on its head. So we're just gonna put a little vine or something. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Like, I'm all for him having it if he wants it, but you gotta fix that yourself. Cause I ain't doing it. We're just gonna put a few little flowers or a flower or two up there. Yeah. I'm sure my husband has had rabbit too. I'm sure he used to be like an avid hunter. I'm happy to say he hasn't been since we got married like 20 some years ago. Because while I'm all for hunting and I'm all for eating what you kill, you know what I mean? I'm not against it. No means against it. I just don't want it. I just am like, I will buy mine from the grocery store. Thank you very much. And I know it's probably 10 times more healthier for you, but that's not like, no, thank you. No, thank you. But I don't like fish either. I'm not a fan. I'm all for fishing, been fishing. I'm not I'm not a fan of that. I don't cook that either. So, I don't eat a whole lot of fish either. I like seafood, scallops and shrimp, lobster. I like all of that. I'm not a fan of like freshwater fish. Um, I'm not even really a fan of saltwater fish outside of like the shellfish, like shrimp and scallops, but they're basically what I like. When it comes to seafood, fish, like that's what I'll eat. And then I'm kind of really funny about how it's fixed too, as to whether I'll eat it or not. So there's that. I don't want it to be like in liquid and be soft. I like it to have a little like just putting some little berries or something. I don't know. I really don't know what these are. They're just little they're just little fun things out there. But so I am kind of funny, I guess, more so than I realize. When you talk about it, you're like, well, that doesn't sound like you're so. That's about all the creatures that swim in the water. I love that. You're like, but that's about all. So we're doing this cute little teacup. A little teacup bunny. If you're just hopping on, say hi. Tell me you're here. Tell me you are here. Say hi. This is kind of outside of my normal time to go live here lately, but I'm enjoying it with y'all. We're gonna put a little sparkle up on our cup here. Just a little bit. Give our bunny just a little texture of hair to its face. Because it has hair, we're bringing it to life now. Before it was just kind of like one-dimensional. And now we just want to bring it to life. We don't want to mess up our structure though, so we have to be careful that we're not messing up our structure, because you can easily mess up your structure doing this. But we want to bring it to life. I'm here. I see you. Yeah, I don't eat a whole lot of creatures that swim either, Cindy. Shrimp and scallops are about it. And Thank you. It's definitely looking better than it was a little bit ago. Go put a little more sparkle in that eye. Just a little bit. Looking cute. Just gonna separate out some of my little berries here, give them a little bit more of a dimension. Just using a little bit of that dark. And I think we're pretty much done. One thing I want to just do, I talk about it often. Just want to ground your pieces. So when you're, you don't have to do a whole lot, but you don't want it to just be like floating. Nothing floating. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Good to see you. There we go. I'm happy that you're here too. I am very happy to see you. See my friends. Okay, I think we're done. Oh, we did it, and we did it in an hour. That's not bad. So there he is, or she is, our sweet little bunny and our little teacup. So I hope y'all liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. We did our little, plaid, and then we painted on our cup, and then we put our little bunny in there. And so I hope y'all loved it. I'll see y'all later. I will be live on Friday at 5 o'clock for the Deb Family Foundation, or not foundation, fundraiser. So hope to see y'all then. I will set up the Telegram and I will put out a little post there. Thank you, Callie. Thank you, Ari. I will put out a little post about it so you can go join my Telegram. I will make sure that I do that from now on. Y'all have a great rest of your night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.